Hello and merry everything. Welcome to Vlogmas 2020, day 3. My name is Kate Madden. I live in Vancouver, British Columbia, on unceded coastal Salish territory. In today's video, I want to share 5 things that I've learned to help deal with anxiety and depression that might help you in this Christmas season as we move towards whatever 2021 brings us. It's been a tough year in 2020, and while we're all kind of dealing with the same storm, we're not all equipped with the same tools, and so I hope that this helps someone who might need it. I want to be really clear, though, that some people might say, well, you know, she's dealing with this stuff because she's trans. And I am able to deal with this stuff now, yes, because I am trans and I've taken the mask off and I'm no longer disassociating from my feelings or running away from my feelings. And now I'm able to engage them and actually resolve them and work through them and process them. So, you know, if anything, being trans and coming out, it saved my life here. And so I'm really grateful for who I am at my core self. And the purpose of the video really came about because I spent all day fighting off an anxiety attack, like for hours, going, what is going on here? I couldn't figure it out. And it was really bothering me. And at one point, I just broke down in tears. I was just lying on my bed, crying. I had the pillow over my face. What is going on here? And I realized it was grief. And so once I realized that, I was just able to process the emotions and go through it. And I want to be clear that I'm not a doctor, not a professional, but these are, you know, 5 things that I've learned to help me that might help you. Because we know that anxiety and depression, super common this time of year. Seasonal affective disorder is something a lot of people experience. I know I've experienced it in the past. And it's Christmas and it's 2020. So chances are you're dealing with some stuff right now in the same way that I'm dealing with some stuff right now. One of the easiest ways that I've found to help kind of address the anxiety or the depression in my life is to structure my day. And so I really kind of just start at the bare basics, and let's go to bed at the same time every night and wake up at the same time every day. This has brought some challenges as I deal with insomnia from the different medications that I'm taking. But by and large, you know, I go to bed and I'm in bed for 7 to 8 hours. I get up, have my coffee. I love my coffee. Have my coffee and start my day. The other thing I try to do is set goals. So I've made a vision board for, you know, what I want to accomplish over the next 2 to 3 years. You know, I've got short, medium, and long-term goals, but also, you know, I set some immediate goals. And one of the ways that I really find satisfaction in my life is just being creative, the exercise of creativity and the process of it, and the discipline of being creative. And so, you know, I decided to join in Vlogmas and try to make 25 videos in 25 days. And so far, day 3, I'm doing it. So I don't know, can I make it? We'll find out. But really, you know, you want to find something that energizes you and brings you joy or brings you life, whether that's reading, dancing, biking, jogging, going for a hike, whatever it is, singing. Find something that brings you joy and make that a focus of your day. The other thing, number 2, the second thing I've really tried to do is just start my day with gratitude. You know, what am I thankful for? You know, who are the people I'm thankful for? And just kind of working through that gratitude list. You know, not unlike, you know, morning prayers or evening prayers. It's like, you know, who are the people who bless me and who are the people I want to bless in my life? And just being grateful for the ones who do and the ones who are here. So I mentioned coffee, and you can see got the Bruins, we got Orwilly. And so this mug, I had my coffee in it this morning. This is a powerful mug for me for a lot of reasons. Christmas time, my family in Scotland would always send over the Dandy book, the Beano book, the Bruins, Orwilly, and there were comic books that I loved as a kid, and I would get them every Christmas from my aunts and my uncles and my cousins. So I loved them. The other reason that it's a really powerful mug for me and is that I bought it for my father as he was dying. Bought it for a Christmas gift for him, actually, with my former spouse. We went shopping together we put together a care package for him. So I've got kind of those double-ended, and my memory is weird. Like, I will remember very specific things about an experience, and like I'll tell you what you were wearing, where you were sitting, and I can forget something from, the next day or the day before. But I have a very experiential memory. I don't know what that's called. It's not photographic, but I can just remember specific things, and so I can put myself in the moment of shopping in the store, and I can see it all, feel it all. And so, yeah, it was a Christmas gift for my father. By the time it got to Vancouver from Calgary, though, my dad was in the hospital and dying, and it was done. So my brother kept it. And I'm here at my brother's place for the winter house sitting. So, I reached into the cupboard this morning and I grabbed it. And it's a mug that actually brings me a lot of comfort, but it also is a mug that brings a lot of memories with it. And so you got to create space for grief, because Christmas is a time of grief for a lot of us where, we've lost people over the last year. We miss people. And, the holidays are just filled with landmines. So I guess what I've really learned is feelings are good, and you just got to process through it, work through it. And it's okay to be angry or sad or in denial, but just go through the whole cycle of grief. The fourth thing I've really tried to do is exercise and lifestyle. So I try to go for walks every day. I live in a hilly part of town, and so I'm trying to, get out there in the sun before the sun goes down at an earlier time, and it's kind of cool. Like, it's not raining right now, and as well, Vancouver is generally cool. Like, it doesn't get really cold here. It's 7 or 8 degrees today, and that's what it's going to be for the next 2 or 3 months. We'll get 1 day, maybe 2 days of snow, but it's a temperate coastal rainforest, so like it's very mild here. I think that's like 50 degrees in Fahrenheit for the Americans watching, and about 39% of you are American. So exercise is important. I try to do yoga once or twice a week as well. So that's something that I've enjoyed. Just doing yoga on YouTube on the TV and stretching. It's fun. Lifestyle also. To be honest, I had a lot of bourbon last night. I was introduced to bourbon for the first time. I was pretty tipsy, and I'm sure physiologically that had an impact on me today with regards to the anxiety that I was dealing with. So it's really important to understand that. And like, when you're sitting with your doctor and he asks you that question about your alcohol consumption and you lie, you always lie. I decided to be honest back in August when I, decided that I needed help, and it was actually a really great conversation. And just to, be clinically told I don't have a problem, A, and B, to start having discussions about receptors and like the different medications I was taking and how the different physiological effects and how it can impact efficacy and all that. So, don't be afraid to talk to your doctor, or to be honest with your doctor. I know it was a really great conversation that I had, and that I've continued to have with my therapist as well. So that's really cool. That kind of leads me to the fifth point, is ask for help. Don't be afraid to reach out. People love you. People are rooting for you. People want you to be there. People want to be there with you. So for me, when I started recognizing that, oh my gosh, something's off here. It's, the anxiety was building into depression. I started talking to my siblings, my brother, my sister, and talking to my roommate, the people who are really closest to me, and just working through that and just being really honest, like, hey, I'm having a hard day. I'm really struggling today. And, it's helped. It really has helped. And I hope that you reach out. That's it. Merry everything. Happy Vlogmas. Thanks for watching. If you haven't had a chance, please like, subscribe. Leave me a comment below. Let me know how you deal with anxiety or Christmas stress in your world. And we'll see you tomorrow.